Hello boys and girls, this is ImAnderZEL, of course, and oh yes, welcome to another Battlefield 3 gameplay video. Got some jet gameplay for you guys here, and a nice little roadkill right there to start it off. I love that shit, like, ding. Anyways, as usual, I'm using all the default settings. I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard so I don't get a ton of those stupid questions, because I always get a ton of those questions. I understand you guys want to know, but I play with all default stuff, and I think in this clip I'm using, oh god, I'm using beam scanner, and I'm using fire extinguisher, and I'm also using air-to-air missiles, like the ones you use to kill other jets and choppers, basically. And no, I don't think you can actually aim them at stuff, even if they're like, what you might call it, as soul-farmed, like laser tagged. Screw it. Anyways, I'm actually trying something new here. I'm playing on a bit higher resolution. It did lag a little bit for me sometimes. I'm hoping that don't show up in the video for you guys, and I'm hoping that it's gonna look actually a lot better, because now it's not recorded in 1080 or in 720p, but it's recorded in a bit higher, and that should make it a bit more crisp on YouTube, even if I don't render it in 1080p. And if you guys are wondering why I don't render videos in 1080p except for montage and stuff, it basically takes forever for me to upload them, and especially now when I'm stuck with only my ImAnderZEL internet. If Telia, the internet company that I just ordered a new internet from, I ordered a VDSL 2 or 2.0 or something like that. Basically, if they keep their promise, I'm gonna have my new internet on Thursday or Friday next week, and it's gonna be quick enough for me to live stream and also start uploading 2-3 videos a day again, because right now the internet I'm having, it takes several hours to upload a 20-minute video, for example, like Minecraft and stuff like that. Battlefield is a bit better, since most of them are like around 10 minutes, so they usually only take about an hour and a half to upload. But yeah, it's a fucking pain in my assholes. I think I have to like try to upload them during the night or something like that. But the problem is that I share internet with my brother. He lives in the apartment next door to me, and he basically doesn't have any own internet right now. But that's also gonna change, since I'm gonna keep the internet I already have today and let him use that, and I'm gonna be using the internet, the new internet from Telia, the VDSL 2. I'm just hoping they're gonna keep their promise, because if they do, you guys can look forward to some live streams again, finally, because it's like 4 fucking months since I did a live stream the last time. I checked, and I actually had 30,000 subscribers 4 months ago. Now I have almost 70,000, so almost double. So about half of you guys that are watching this right now have no clue that I have ever live streamed. You don't even know about it, if you, or maybe you started subscribing like before that, of course, the other half, then you know, but the half that subscribed late probably has no clue at all that I used to live stream, and that's gonna be pretty goddamn awesome, because live streams are usually goddamn fucking fun. It's a great way for me to make a little bit of extra cash, and also to interact with you guys, answer comments live and all kinds of good stuff. So, and also to answer a lot of the questions like, oh Anders, how do I see the live streams? Don't worry guys, I usually upload a video the same day I'm gonna live stream, about 3, 4, 5 hours beforehand, and actually tell you exactly how you watch the live streams with like easy links and stuff like that. It's like super simple, yeah, I mean, it's just so simple. I make sure to make it super simple for you guys if you really want to watch it, so to say, and it's totally free too, so don't worry about that. It's exactly like YouTube. You only register to post comments and stuff like that, and if you don't register, you can still watch it, just not post any comments, so to say, and registering free and stuff like that, basically. So yeah. And also I want to clarify The competition is already over for the Battlefield copy. I don't know why, but some of you guys have been like, "Herb Derp, I want to win Battlefield," even though I haven't said that there's any new competition or anything like that, and there probably won't be a new competition for quite some time. But yeah, congrats to oh god, little something. 80 something, I don't know, I don't even remember his nickname anymore. I suck at remembering stuff. Oh gosh, have I been rambling for like 5 minutes now about like stuff that doesn't really matter? Yes, I probably have. That's about typical me, isn't it? But also, you guys have been asking like a ton of times for like, oh please Anders, make a how-to video on how to fly in the jets and stuff like that. And it's really hard to make a how-to video because it's exactly like the game. You learn from your mistakes and you kind of learn how to fly the jet. And to be really honest, I'm not the best person to actually ask, because most of the jet gameplay you see is basically on a random server. I just pick one, and if it goes good and I get a lot of kills and I stay alive for a few minutes with each life, so to say, then I post it. Most of the time I just get my ass kicked by other jet pilots. I mean, you guys gotta remember that I only show you guys like the best moments of my gaming time in Battlefield. It's not like every single game is like the awesome stuff you see on YouTube. Hell no, hell no. And I said plenty of times, I'm no pro. I'm decent. I mean, I'm about average or a bit better than average, but I'm definitely no pro or anything like that. I never claim to be, so to say. And I think it's important that I'm kind of honest with you guys and like say it like it is, because yeah, if you don't, you kind of make yourself look like a fool. And right here, I'm basically screwed. I got 2 enemy jets on my tail here, and it seems like, yeah, this match was not fun because my team did like nothing to actually help us pilots in the air. They didn't lock on, they didn't shoot against enemy jets, nothing. I, on the other hand, got locked on all the time by enemy choppers, enemy jets, enemy ground personnel, and all kinds of shit. So I had a hard time. And the thing is that people don't really realize this. Having air superiority is so important, because making sure your teammates can actually stay in the air and kill the enemy, so to say, from the air is such an extra benefit, because jet pilots can keep the air free of helicopters. That means your helicopter is probably going to be able to stay up longer, and all kinds of stuff like that. And same thing goes for tanks. I mean, if you have a friendly jet pilot that's shooting the enemy jet heavily, and that's gonna help a lot too when you're trying to bust it and stuff like that. It's just gonna be good. But I thought I would actually bring up a few tips and tricks. You know the Solfram? A lot of you guys, I'm guessing, have a lot of problems with the Solfram and the people locking onto you. The best tips I can give you, if you think you're being locked on by a Solfram, go high, just like I did there. Just go straight up. If you think you're being locked on by a person with a rocket launcher, then my best tip for you is to actually go quick as fuck, as low as possible, to basically try to get a rock or a mountain or a house basically in the way between you and the person that's trying to fire upon you. And yeah, that's about the greatest tips for trying to avoid enemy fire when you're in the jet from the ground. But you also want to be careful about enemy tanks, because enemy tanks can be a problem. If you do attack them with too low an angle, if you don't come in high enough, they can basically turn their gun on you and just shoot you out of the sky. And one single tank round is usually enough to blast you to Kingdom Come. So you really gotta be careful about that. And when it comes to fighting other enemy or enemy air, for example, not the jets, but I'm gonna talk about the jets last. But when it comes to fighting versus enemy choppers, the best thing you can do is go straight up, because enemy choppers have a very hard time aiming upwards, especially the attack choppers. a personnel chopper like the Huey can aim upwards pretty good, but not like super good either, so that's also your best bet, is to actually go upwards. And when it comes to fighting enemy jets, the best strategy you can do is try to keep close to your airfield where you have a lot of friendlies and AA and stuff like that, and basically trick them to going towards you, like I'm doing here. I mean, I'm no jet ace, that's not why I'm killing all these guys. I'm just thinking a bit smarter. I'm trying to basically stay as far away as possible from their ground troops, so their ground troops can't lock on to me and shoot me, and I'm also trying to stay as close as possible to my ground troops. In that way, tricking the enemy jets basically to coming towards me, so to say, and that usually works out the best. And kind of when it comes to the loadout in the jet, you want to think about a few different things. Do you want to attack a lot of tanks? Then you might want to have the rocket pods. You want to have what is it, stealth, and you might also want to have, oh god, what is it called? IR flares, or the other thing. Oh god, I got like a brain fart right now, like my brain is not cooperating as usual, like me trying to figure out all of the names. It's hard enough in Swedish just to remember all the names, but it's even harder when it's another language. But yeah, but I'm running, as you know, I'm running a total different setup here, because I want to focus on killing other enemy jets, and that's why I have the fire extinguisher, because if they get a few lucky shots on me and they disable me, I can use that and they will think I'm gonna go down and crash, but what I'm actually doing is just basically going a bit further away from them and then attacking them again. And usually they kind of forgot about you, and you can get a nice angle and stuff like that and basically get the kill. And when you also fight other jets, when you are equipped to fight other jets, basically what I do is I have, instead of IR flares, I use the fire extinguisher. Instead of rocket pods, I use air-to-air missiles, and instead of stealth, I use the beam scanner, because the beam scanner gives you the ability to basically, oh god, what's it called? To lock on to air targets quicker with your anti-air missiles. And as you saw there, I took some damage when I flew into the enemy jet's debris, but luckily, since I had the fire extinguisher, I can just stay in the air. And that's the great thing about it. You can usually survive 1 or 2 hits from a Stinger or from another jet and stuff like that, and you would usually crash or eject, but you just use the fire extinguisher and go to a safe place, and basically you're all fine. And that's the great thing with it. A nice double kill right there in the boat. Those guys are gonna be pissed off. Been spending like a minute going in their stupid little boat, trying to get to shore, and I basically shoot them down. But anyways, getting closer here to the end of the video. So I would like to say thank you guys for watching as usual. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.